Liverpool achieved a valuable victory over its counterpart Leicester City 3-1 in the 18th round of the English Premier League. Leicester City advanced through Gudrun Ayew in the 6th minute, while Liverpool scored the equaliser through Cody Jacobo in the 45th minute. In the 49th minute, Curtis Jones scored a second goal for the Reds, while Mohamed Salah scored a third goal for Liverpool in the minute 82. Liverpool raised its score to 42 points in the lead and has a postponed match, while Leicester City's score froze at 14 points in 18th place. It has become certain that the Liverpool midfielder will be absent from the match against West Ham United in the 19th round of the English Premier League. The Reds will miss the services of player Dominik Szoboszlai in the match. Facing West Ham United next Sunday due to suspension for accumulating cards, the player received a yellow card in his team's match against Leicester City in the 18th round of the English Premier League. It is longer Szoboszlai is one of the most prominent players in coach Arne Slot's squad. Egyptian star Mohamed Salah contributed to his team's 3-1 victory for Liverpool against Leicester City in the 18th round of the English Premier League at Anfield. The Egyptian star scored a goal in the match. According to the Opta Statistics Network, Salah is the 8th player to score 100 goals on his team's field, with 98 goals at Anfield and 2 goals at Stamford Bridge with Chelsea. The source added that Salah has become the 4th player to reach this number of goals in fewer matches, 142 matches, after Alan Shearer, 91 matches, and Terry Henry in 113 matches, and Sergio Aguero in 125 matches. The source concluded that the Egyptian star contributed by scoring goals in the last 10 matches he played, scored, assisted, or both.
Liverpool star Cody Jacobo appeared in press statements. His team Liverpool won 3-1 against Leicester City in the 18th round of the English Premier League at Anfield. He began his talk about his goal. "We practice a lot on cross passes and shots. Practice makes perfect." He added, "We were late in the score, and we had to fight for a draw. We had chances. Good and I got the ball from Alistair, and I saw some free space, and I did what I do in training. And about falling behind in the result early. We know the qualities we have, but not. It's good to be late. We're working on that, so we're not careless. At the beginning, we started the game very well, but then we had a couple of moments where we were careless. We have to keep improving." On how he feels. "Obviously, I feel at home. We have a good team. It also makes me faster and allows me to show my qualities. I continue to work hard to show more of that in every match." On Arne Slot's style. "Especially when we have the ball, the game is more organized, less direct, and we play more through possession, on being in the lead and competing for the title. We only think about the next game. No, we can deny that we are in a good position, but it is still one of the team's strengths. We treat every match as if it were new. This keeps us humble." Liverpool coach Arne Slot appeared in press statements after the 3-1 win against Leicester City in the 18th round of the English Premier League at Anfield. The coach said about conceding an early goal, "It seems strange, but we started the match really well. But then, in one moment when we underestimated the situation, that led to an opportunity and a goal." He added, "We had to work hard. It was hard to get back into the game. He really helped us score the equalizer before the end of the first half. In the last few games, whenever we conceded a chance, they had chances for us." He added, "I think there was a second chance in the second half, and that was the only time they got close. We created enough chances, but because we were 1-0 down, it was the game, and then you saw how good we were." He stressed, "I liked it. The second goal, for me, was a team goal with overlapping running. We want to put our wings in good positions in the opponent's areas. Running deep is the most important thing in football. On being favorites to win the title, a bit boring answer, and as a manager, you play one match after another. You know how many matches you have to play. Here a lot of teams have a lot of quality. If this happened in the Dutch league, I would say, well, we are the favorites for the title." And about extending the contracts of Trent Alexander-Arnold, Mohamed Salah, and Virgil van Dijk. "We do not talk about contracts publicly. I do not have the right to speak about these situations publicly. Mohamed Salah had a good game, Virgil had a good game, and Trent was very good, especially in the second half. The match between Chelsea and its rival, Fulham, in the 18th round of the English Premier League ended with Fulham winning with a score of 2-1. Chelsea started the match in a distinctive attacking style as it imposed its control from the first minutes and succeeded in scoring the lead goal through Cole Palmer in the 16th minute, after an organized attack that showed harmony between the team's lines. In the second half, it increased Fulham players attempted to equalize, and Harry Wilson succeeded in scoring against the Blues with a wonderful goal in the 82nd minute, taking advantage of a loophole in Chelsea's defense. In a major surprise, the club scored Fulham's winning goal in the 5th minute of stoppage time by Rodrigo Muniz. With this valuable victory, Fulham succeeded in raising its score to the 28th point in 8th place in the league, English Premier League table standings, while Chelsea's balance froze at the 35th point in 2nd place. The English star, Cole Palmer, a Chelsea player, appeared in important press statements following the defeat by Fulham during the 18th round of the English Premier League with a score of 2-1. Palmer said, "We knew that we would not win every match. It is the coach's first season with us. We are learning. Everyone said from the beginning that we are not title contenders. We are only improving as a team and growing." He added, "Yes, the loss is painful. We were ahead for most of the match, but losing in the end is difficult. We played well in the first half, we controlled the match and had several chances. In the second half, we lost some control. It is noteworthy that Chelsea was leading in the match with a score of 1-0 until the 82nd minute. Then the Fulham players succeeded in scoring the equalizer through Harry Wilson. The surprise came when Fulham scored the second goal in the 5th minute of stoppage time. Rodrigo Muniz scored. Chelsea club coach Enzo Maresca appeared in important press statements following the defeat by Fulham in the 18th round of the English Premier League with a score of 2-1. Maresca said, "We could have managed the match better. We received a lot of transitions in the second half. Fulham is very good at transitions. It is a match from which we can learn a lot." He added, "At first 10 to 15 minutes into the second half, we received a lot of turnovers. We could have controlled the second half better. Unfortunately, we conceded a goal in the last minutes." He continued, "We did not miss the opportunity for anything. This is just a match that we lost unfortunately. It is just a matter of regaining the energy and trying to come back again within 3 days." He continued, "It is a feeling bad. When you can't win, it's important not to lose. We received a lot of turnovers at the beginning of the second half. We gave them energy. It is a shame." Enzo Maresca confirmed that excluding Madueke was a technical decision. He continued, "I did not feel that the players were playing under pressure. We are not preparing for the match by thinking about our position in the table. I do not think that the results against Everton and Fulham were due to pressure." Wolverhampton achieved a valuable victory over its counterpart, Manchester United, with 2 clean goals in the 18th round of the English Premier League. Manchester United played with 10 players after the expulsion of its Portuguese star, Bruno Fernandes, received the second yellow card in the 47th minute. In the 58th minute, Matheus Cunha scored the lead goal for Wolverhampton after a corner kick he took directly into the goal that missed the goalkeeper, Onana. Wolverhampton scored a second goal in the 90+8 minute after a counter-attack that ended with a ball from Kanya to Hwang Hee-chan, who shot it into the goal. Manchester United's score froze at 22 points in 14th place, while Wolverhampton raised its score to 15 points in 17th place. Manchester United coach Ruben Amorim appeared in press statements after losing by 2 unanswered goals to Wolverhampton in the 18th round of the English Premier League. The coach said, "Of course, when you lose, when you don't win, it's a step backwards. It was really difficult with the sending off. The goal was similar to the goal we conceded against Tottenham. Then we tried even with a lower player. We tried. And I thought we were close to something, but then he scored. Wolverhampton scored the second goal, and then in the end we tried everything, and the result was 2-0 for us. Let us continue." He added, "It is disappointing to receive a goal like this. The goal, Cunha's goal, against Tottenham, almost the same thing happened. I think Onana couldn't go to the ball, and between, was there a foul on Onana? I think he can't go to the ball. He's trying to get to the ball, and some players don't even look at the ball, but I don't want to focus on that. I think the good thing is that we were close to the goal, even with 10 men. This is good, but we lost." And about Bruno Fernandes' expulsion, "It is very difficult to win matches in this league with 11 players. With 10 players, it's more difficult. We have to focus on that." He stressed, "We had some good moments, we lacked a little aggression, but we are not training. We just play and try to find a better way to win games, and that's it. We can't control games like the other games we lost. I think we were always in control of the game, not always dominant, but in control of some things, some set pieces. The sending off was really difficult for us. On the continued exclusion of Marcus Rashford, it's always the same reason. We have to be the same professionals, the same guys, winner or loser. Losing, I have to be stronger. I will continue with my idea until the end. He concluded, Rashford has not shown any change since his exclusion. He was not with us. You can make your decision. Nottingham Forest achieved a valuable victory over its rival, Tottenham, in the match that brought together the two teams during the 18th round of the English Premier League. With a score of 1-0, the Nottingham Forest players succeeded in scoring the lead goal through Anthony Elanga in the 29th minute. But the Tottenham players did not despair, and their attempts continued against Nottingham Forest's goal. But luck was not on their side to score any goals during the events of the match. Jed Spence, the Tottenham player, was shown the red card in the 4th minute of stoppage time. With this valuable victory, Nottingham Forest raised its score to 34 points in 3rd place in the English Premier League table, while Tottenham FC's score froze at 23 points in 11th place. Tottenham's coach, Ange Postecoglou, appeared in important press statements following the defeat by Nottingham Forest in the 18th round of the English Premier League with a score of 1-0. Postecoglou said, "Of course it was disappointing. It was not a match that would witness many chances, but we had our share of opportunities that we could have exploited, but we were not able to," he added. The statistics indicate that we performed well in terms of possession, passes, and attempts on goal, but we were not able to decide the match in our favor.